Hey guys, it's Vanellope and welcome to the mail show. Not the mail show. It's the Friday show. Just want to say a couple things before I start. Okay, first thing, if everything works like I think it will, this is going to be the last edited video that you will be seeing from me. Everything from here on out, at least most of it anyway, like at least 95% of it, will be fully edited. So the show that I do every week on Mondays and Fridays and then a vlog on a random day, it's all gonna be edited and then converted into a video format and then posted on YouTube. So it will be unedited, hopefully, if everything goes like I think it will. Second thing I want to say is that this is part 3 of a story that I'm reading, or chapter 3 of a story that I've been reading. If you haven't read the other 2 chapters yet, I'm going to put a link down below into the description that you guys can click. You guys can click on the link down below, and it'll take you to the first. I'm gonna put. I can't talk. I'm gonna put the links in the description, and you guys can click on it, and it'll take you to the parts that you missed, because this is part 3 or chapter 3. And yeah, I'm really tired. This week has been really exhausting. So I'm sorry if I'm seeming like tired and stressed out and not my usual self. But yeah, I just wanted to say that first. I think there was something else that I wanted to say, but okay. Wait, no. I just remembered. Okay. So this video is getting recorded this week, which is November the 22nd, but it's not going to be out till next Friday, because I'm going to be editing this one also, just as a test. I have this one that I'm going to edit, and then a vlog that I'm going to edit, as like a test. If all goes well, hopefully most of my videos from now on will be edited. Like the 3 shows a week will be edited. If I do like anything else, if I do anything else, like extra stuff, like holiday specials or whatever, it might not be edited, we'll see. But depending on what the video is, it could be edited. But hopefully my 3 videos a week will be edited. Hopefully in the next few months, I'll find a way to get my computer cleared off so that I can start putting more stuff on here and doing more stuff on my actual computer, because all the editing right now I have to do from the main computer because of just a lot of stuff that's going on. I don't really want to get into it, but hopefully sometime, either if and when I get money from the government, or if my mom helps me clean it off for Christmas or something, I should get, my computer cleaned off. If my mom does it, I don't know if it's going to be for Christmas or for another present or something. But if I end up getting that money from the government, I'll pay someone to, clean my computer completely out. Because I need all this stuff I can't get this stuff off of my computer. I need this stuff off of my computer so that I can do my editing from the main computer, because I can't edit right now because the video thing that I'm trying to edit with, it's got no space on the video. I don't really understand what it means, but I'm assuming it's something about not having enough main space on the computer. So yeah, obviously it's gonna take me a while to edit this, so I'm gonna do the vlog. So I'm gonna start with this. So I'm gonna start with a vlog. The vlog I did this week, I did it yesterday on the 21st, but it's also gonna be up next week because obviously it takes a long time to edit, and I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to be editing and putting up those 2 videos, like, next week as a test. This video and the vlog. So hopefully it'll work. Hopefully most of my videos in the future will be edited. Obviously if I do like 12 Days of Christmas or something, I can't, be editing it every day when there's so much else going on. Especially because 12 Days of Christmas is going to be during the holidays. So I've got a lot of stuff going on with my family, got a lot of stuff going on with my boyfriend, and yeah. But anyway, other than that, I think we should probably get into it. This part looks like it might be kind of long. I'm not really sure, but let's start reading. Don't forget the links to the other 2 parts in the description, just in case you forgot. Or you haven't seen them yet. Part 3. After their fight, Ian disappeared. Before Anthony went to bed, he got a text message on his iPhone, and only one person knew the time when he turns off the computer. What? In case you guys don't know, this is written by a girl who's from a different country, I believe, and sometimes her English, I just don't understand. Anyway, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm sleeping at my parents' place tonight. I'll be right back for work. Please take care of Charlie. Yeah, maybe it was better for both of them to avoid each other for a day. Charlie is their guinea pig, in case you guys don't know. Yeah, maybe it was better for both of them to avoid each other for a day. When Mrs. Hecox arrived at home after work, she saw the blue car of his son standing in front of their house. I'm assuming she means that she saw her son's blue car in front of the... A big smile lay on her lips when she entered the living room and saw Ian sitting on the couch watching a movie. Hello, honey, she welcomed her son. Hey, Mom, he smiled back and saw in her direction. It's really nice to see you, she said and went to the kitchen. Are you hungry? Oh yes, you're the best, Mom, she heard Ian answering from the living room. In the evening, Ian's mom sat next to her son on the couch. You're so quiet today. Has something happened between you and Anthony? She hit the nail right on the head. Ian didn't answer, just avoided her blue eyes as his own and stared on the TV screen. She had recognized that something was bothering her son. He was definitely really worrying about something the whole day, because he never was that silent. You know that you can tell me anything, Ian. She put her hand gently on Ian's shoulder. Anthony and I had a fight. She didn't say anything, just waited while her son continued. A really, really bad fight, he added. Honey, Anthony is your best friend. He will forgive you. I'm not so sure about that. I did something he's really mad about, Ian said, depressed. I'm afraid of losing Smosh, of losing Anthony. Now the big blue eyes met the same pair of his mother's behind the glasses. My dear, Anthony is a clever young man. He wouldn't give up his work or even you because of a little fight. A really, really bad fight. Ian corrected his mum, but smiled a little bit. She sighed in relief. Her son was able to make little jokes again. Was it about a girl? She asked. Ian needed some seconds to answer. Kind of. Ian's mother knew that Ian and Anthony, too, weren't happy about being single, but being famous hadn't only advantages. It was more and more difficult to find a girl who wants to date them because of their person, and being in their videos, seeming they forgot that the 2 guys were also human beings. I'm not understanding much of this. I don't know if he will be able to forgive me. I did something that changed a lot between us. Honey, you're too worried about the situation now. Go to bed, sleep as long as you want, and the world will be looking completely different tomorrow. Thanks, Mom. He smiled again and hugged her. She responded the hug and stroked gently his hair. When did her little son grow this tall? It seemed that Ian had to prolong his stay. Anthony had enough work to do, so it didn't matter that Ian stayed at his parents' place a little longer. He had the whole house for himself, and nobody was here who interrupted him during working on the computer. They had to cut the next Charlie video, but Ian could do the research at his parents, and also writing the final dialogue. Making the recording of Ian's moving lips wouldn't take too much time. Recording, I think she meant. In the late afternoon, Ian came back to their house. Anthony was installing the green screen in the living room when he heard the sound of the blue Subaru, and after some seconds, the opening garage door. "Hello," he welcomed his friend. "Hello. You're ready for filming? That's great. I'm going to the bathroom," Ian said quickly and disappeared. "Do we need new recordings from Charlie?" Anthony asked, knowing that his best friend heard him. "Yeah, we need 2 or 3 settings. By the way, was Charlie a good boy?" "He was a damn fucking asshole as always," Anthony answered jokingly, which meant everything was okay. A minute later, Ian walked into the living room with the green color around his mouth. "I'm so confused right now." They started filming, and Ian said his text into the camera, sometimes changing the angle of filming his mouth or repeating it, said it in another picture voice. It was hard for Anthony to watch Ian's moving lips, but that was their work, and he was professional enough to do his job as good as ever. His heart started pounding, but after some takes it calmed down. As he thought, it only would take some time till everything got back to normal. Days passed by, and it seemed like Anthony wasn't mad at Ian anymore. But Ian didn't ask, because he was too afraid of causing another ugly fight. So he shut his mouth and took his answer out of Anthony's reactions. No, he wasn't mad at Ian any longer. I'm so confused. He couldn't sleep. It was a hot night, and Anthony couldn't decide if he should give the blanket away or not, because he felt uncomfortable sleeping without a blanket, but at the same time it was so terribly hot. After he fell asleep, he woke up some hours later. A mosquito was in his room. He tried to fall asleep again, but the tiny insect flew to his ear again and again. Oh, there actually is a mosquito. I thought it was just a metaphor. I wasn't sure. Okay, anyway, bothering him with its sound and avoiding him from sleeping. Time passed by and he was so tired, but after he turned on the light to catch the fucking damn mosquito, it seemed to have disappeared. Anthony finished his nightly adventure and went back to bed, switching off the light. After some minutes, he heard the mosquito again and jumped out of his bed, leaving his room. He opened another door and slipped under the blankets of the bed. The person next to him began to move and wake up. "Anthony?" a blear Ian said, wondering what woke him up. "Yeah, that's my name," he answered sarcastically. "What are you doing here? Leave my room, or more importantly, my bed." Ian was fully awake now. "No," Anthony snuggled down the pillow. "A mosquito is in my room and keeps me off from sleeping for 2 hours. Then sleep on the couch. I didn't say that you can sleep in my bed," Ian ordered his friend out of his room. "No, you said it would be too awkward, not that you wouldn't let me," the taller boy answered. Ian was too tired to keep this discussion any further, so he gave up and let Anthony stay. As long as Anthony would stay on his side of the bed, it would be okay. Anthony was wrapped in sheets which were warmed up from Ian's body. Although it was a hot night, this kind of warmth wasn't unpleasant. Quite the contrary, just the fact that Ian lay only some inches apart released a strange but good feeling in his belly. He listened to the calm breath of his best friend and asked himself if she fell asleep again. Anthony felt kind of attracted to the warmth that came from Ian's body, and couldn't prevent that his own body moved closer to the other one. He felt his heart heavily pounding in his chest. Not fast, only very strong. He was afraid Ian could hear it. Then he touched Ian's back gently with his hand. "What the fuck am I doing?" he thought, but couldn't release his hand from the warm back. The 2 kisses appeared in his mind and induced a feeling in his whole body. Felt like electricity was shocking through him. He wanted Ian to wake up. He wanted that he recognized his touch, and deep inside Anthony, he desired for something that may not be able to happen just now. He moved his hand to Ian's sensitive right side and let it went down to his hips. He knew that only this sensation was enough to wake his best friend up. Suddenly the right hand of Ian moved and caught Anthony's, which was sliding on his body. "What's the point of that?" Ian asked, awakened and turned around, facing Anthony still holding his hand. The moonlight was enough to see the silhouette of his best friend. No answer returned. Ian only felt the warm breath of Anthony on his face, which meant that he was really close to him, and then their foreheads touched. Not a verbal answer, but Ian was definitely clear what this gesture meant. Their noses touched, they felt their hot and fast breath, and it was only a question of time till their lips met, sending 1,000 butterflies in their stomachs. Ian's hand released Anthony's and grasped gently his best friend's shoulder, enjoying the sweet sensation of their kissing lips. When the taller one concluded the kiss and their lips separated, their foreheads were still touching. Ian felt on his face that Anthony had opened his eyes and moved some inches away that he was able to look into his face. Was he able to see his eyes in the moonlight now? Time stood still. Words weren't necessary, had they only destroyed the intense moment, and after Ian had seen the wish, the desire, in Anthony's dark eyes, he got above the taller man and induced a passionate and deep French kiss. He licked on the sweet lips with his tongue and entered in Anthony's mouth, where he began to play with the other tongue, which seemed to not having someone to play for a long time. The kiss was hungrily, and both felt like losing ground, and disappeared in an ocean of deep feelings and endearments. Anthony sent his hand over Ian's chest, touching the man above him, showing his desire and the luck he was feeling. He began to stimulate the nipples hidden under the t-shirt his best friend was wearing, and recognized the little gasps he induced in Ian. The kiss found to a short end when Ian had to separate to gasp for some air, but they continued the play of their tongues and the passionate movement of their lips. Saliva was running, and both were paralyzed by the taste of the other one, wanting more, and that this moment would never find to an end. But it ended. Trying to control their breath and gasping for some oxygen, they finally separated. Anthony's hands were on Ian's sides, where he searched for some halt. During the kiss, he thought he would get washed away. Ian's left hand was in Anthony's hair, and his right one rested on the other man's hips. Their eyes locked, and slowly their breath and their hearts calmed down. When Anthony began to move, Ian brought some space between them and sat up. The taller boy looked at the mattress. "I think I should sleep on the couch," he said quietly and calmly. Ian didn't answer. He only sat on his bed and looked at his best friend. He couldn't say anything, wasn't sure what to say in these situations, so he kept quiet. What happened between them? He couldn't name it at the moment. It was new and confusing. Feelings were running through his body he couldn't describe. He was still feeling Anthony's lips on his own, tasting his best friend. Suddenly Charlie began to drink in his cage, and the sound of the drinking bottle brought both back to reality, out of their minds. Anthony stood up, gave a last short glance at Ian, who was still sitting on his bed, and left the bedroom. Whoa. Okay, that was crazy. I wonder if Smosh will find this book and read it. Just so you know, I didn't write this book. I have no problem with gay people, but this book about Smosh is kind of weird since they're friends, and they find it kind of weird as well. It's a really sweet book, but you understand. Oh, and I'm sorry if at some points of the book you guys couldn't understand what this girl was saying. If I know, usually I try to detect what she's saying, and if I know, I'll say it. I'll try to figure out what she's saying, and if I know what she's saying, I'll say it the way I think she meant it. But sometimes I'm not sure what she's trying to say, or sometimes it just gets fast, like in those last few moments, and I read what's on the page, because I'm kind of going too fast, and I don't want to really slow down and articulate. I found this chapter harder to understand than the first two, in terms of words. Sometimes it's complicated. Yeah. Well, I think she's she's definitely not from Canada. Her name is Chu Kujira. And at the top it says Laliho. So maybe you guys can tell me below what country that's from, or what country this girl is from, because obviously I don't know, and I don't want to call her out as a different like, kind of race or whatever if she's not that one. I don't want to sound like I'm being racist or some shit. But anyway, that was chapter 3 of the book. The links to chapter 1 and 2 are below in case you guys want to know. And I just want to say again that I'm probably going to end up editing this video. Actually, no. This video is not going to be edited. I'll edit the vlog. Next week's video, for the Fiction Friday, I'll edit it. Because that means then I'll have to wait 2 weeks to read another chapter. And I'm not waiting 2 weeks. Either that or I'll have to keep up with it and reading one chapter at the beginning of the next week. Like before. And I don't want to do that. Because I'll have to keep reading it at the beginning of the next week and then posting it then the week after. If you know what I mean. And I don't want to keep doing that. Alright. Well, I'm gonna pretty much go now. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm flashing the camera. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching this video. Comment, subscribe, and I almost forgot. I wanted to say this on my vlog, but I actually forgot. I'm doing this thing called YouTuber of the Week. There's this thing I'm doing that's called YouTuber of the Week. And basically all you have to do to enter the YouTuber of the Week contest is leave me like an idea for one of my videos, or an idea for my channel, or something. It can be anything. It can be a challenge that I can do, a book that I can read, a movie that I can review. If you're gonna send me an idea for a book, I would appreciate it if you just send me like a link to a book that I can read on the internet, because I don't own many books at the moment. I mean, if you look at my bookshelf, you can hardly see it, but it looks like there's a lot of books on it, but I actually don't own that many books. I used to own a lot more, but I sold most of them because I didn't really read anymore. But this Fiction Friday has kind of gotten me back into reading, and I just did a novel study for school as well. But I'm getting off topic here. The point is, if you comment down below and you tell me an idea, something that I can do for my channel, something that I can do for one of my videos, then you'll be entered in the contest. And basically, I just pick a random person each week who leaves a comment below on my videos. It has to be something that I can do for my videos, though. You can't just put like a dick, or you can't just, post a picture of a dick or something down there, okay? It has to be an actual idea that I can use for my videos. It can be anything you want. It can even be some stupid shit. It can be as easy as do the cinnamon challenge, or as hard as juggle chainsaws and bowling balls while playing the knife game and doing the chubby bunny challenge while drinking Red Bull and with the bunny on your head. I don't know. You can anything you want. You can put anything you want. And if your idea is within reason, and if I like it, I might use it on one of my videos. And if you guys send me the title of a movie I can review, I'll try and rent it and review it. And if you guys send me the link to a book that I can read on the internet, then I'll go to that link and I'll read it for Fiction Friday one of these times, and you guys will get to see a book that you sent me. Okay? Because I've asked you guys for ideas tons of times, and I'm not getting any ideas. So I decided to turn it into a contest, so that hopefully I'll start getting some ideas from you guys. Because this is just getting ridiculous. Okay, one other thing. You guys might be wondering, well, what's the prize if I win YouTuber of the Week? I will promote your channel. I'll comment down below I'll tell some people to go check it out. I'll post it on some of the popular people's channels. Like I'll post it on Smosh, Max Mofo, Ray William Johnson. If you don't know who those guys are, maybe I'll send Max Mofo a letter with your channel name in it. I'll put it down below in the comments or like in the description of one of my videos. And you'll be YouTuber of the Week, and I'll promote your video, and I'll tell people to check it out, and I'll post on other videos and tell people to check it out, and I'll send some people your videos, and if you send me a specific video of yours, I'll post it as a video response. You guys just tell me how you want your channel. If you guys win YouTuber of the Week, you guys just tell me how you want your channel promoted, and I will try and make it work, okay? Okay? I will try. If you tell me, okay, I want you to promote my videos to these 6 people, I'll go to those 6 people's channels, I'll tell them to, subscribe to you and watch your videos, alright? So I will try, I don't know, we'll work it out. But I'll definitely put you down below in the comments. I'll definitely go to some people's channels and post like a comment that says, go check out this person's channel, they're awesome. And I'll watch your videos, I'll subscribe to your channel, I'll post some comments on there, I'll share some of your videos on Facebook, I'll give it a like, favorite, whatever, alright? All you have to do is leave me an idea down below. It can be something that I can do for my channel, it can be a vlog, something that you want me to talk about in a vlog. I'll go on the internet, I'll find out more about it. It can be, you can send me the title of a video that you want me to review. Send me some, maybe put some challenges down below, because I want to look into actually doing some of those. So if you guys have any challenges, post them below. Anything else I can do for my channel, anything you want, anything at all. And you might excuse me, you might win for YouTuber of the Week. It's my freaking acid reflux. It does this all the time. And I just drank a bunch of orange juice, which doesn't help. But anyway, YouTuber of the Week. Every single week on my vlogs, I'll announce the winner. I'll put your name in the description. I'll tell some people. You send me your ideas. You send me, how you want your channel promoted, and I'll try and work something out. We'll figure it out. We'll talk. We'll discuss it. I'll promote your video to some people. It'll be awesome. Alright? All you have to do, I repeat, this is the last time I'm going to say it. All you have to do is leave me an idea down below for something I can do for my videos. Send this to your friends. And I'm going to be saying it every week on my vlogs until I start getting some ideas. Because I need you guys to start sending me some ideas. Books that I can read, movies that I can review, things that I can do for my videos, challenges, whatever the hell you want. I don't care what it is, but I need some ideas for my channel. So unless you guys are motivated enough, unless I can motivate you guys and turn it into a contest and say I'll promote your video to these, these famous people on YouTube, then you guys are just gonna say, fuck it, I'm not giving this girl any ideas. So there you go. Now it's a contest. If you want to win, that's all you have to do. Goodbye.